OPPO is once again redefining the future of smartphones as a highly anticipated OPPO Find X9 Series prepares for its global launch, officially confirmed to be powered by MediaTek's brand new flagship Dimensity 9500 chipset. And this announcement is sending shockwaves through the tech world because it marks one of the boldest moves by OPPO to align with MediaTek's cutting-edge silicon instead of relying solely on Qualcomm, a decision that could reshape the performance and efficiency landscape of Android flagships in 2025. So let's break down exactly why this partnership and this phone series matters so much. Starting with the core of the Find X9 lineup, the MediaTek Dimensity 9500 itself would have been crafted with revolutionary third-generation all-big-core CPU architecture that introduces one 4.21 GHz ultra-core, 3 premium cores, and 4 performance cores. And this architecture alone brings a jaw-dropping leap in power, with MediaTek claiming up to 32% higher single-core performance and 17% higher multi-core performance compared to its predecessor, while at the same time reducing peak power consumption by as much as 55%. And that is absolutely game-changing because it translates into blazing fast responsiveness for everything from gaming to heavy multitasking, while also drastically extending battery life, an area where most high-end flagships struggle. But OPPO is doubling down by adding its in-house Trinity engine on top of this chipset, an optimization layer that refines how the CPU, GPU, and DSU distribute computational workloads, making the Find X9 the first Android device to adopt a unified computing power model, which means that instead of blindly allocating resources, the system is able to predict and balance power consumption with over 90% accuracy, a major advancement in energy efficiency that benefits not just benchmarks in gaming, but everyday scenarios like scrolling social media, video playback, and photography. And when it comes to graphics, the Dimensity 9500 is no slouch either. Introducing the ARM G1 Ultra GPU, which delivers up to 33% higher graphic performance and 42% better power efficiency compared to the previous generation, enabling console-grade ray tracing, smoother 4K visuals, and higher frame rates even in the most demanding AAA mobile games. And OPPO is taking this further with a customized cooling system designed for the Find X9 series, ensuring that the chipset not only reaches these peak levels of performance but sustains them without throttling or overheating, something gamers, streamers, and content creators will absolutely love, because stability and smoothness are what separate a good smartphone from a true flagship device. And if that wasn't enough, OPPO's Find X9 series also promises to bring enhancements in imaging thanks to MediaTek's AI processing capabilities integrated directly into the Dimensity 9500 platform, allowing real-time HDR video, advanced low-light photography, and ultra-fast computational photography that makes shooting pictures and videos more dynamic and natural. And when combined with OPPO's expertise in camera hardware and software, we could see some of the best smartphone imaging performance ever released. And this is particularly important because OPPO has been competing aggressively in markets like Europe and Asia against giants such as Samsung, Apple, and Xiaomi. So delivering a device that excels not just in performance, but in photography, battery, and design could be the key to making the Find X9 series a breakout success globally, especially now that OPPO is positioning it as a flagship for users who want both cutting-edge gaming power and premium lifestyle features. And speaking of lifestyle, the battery efficiency gains of the Dimensity 9500 paired with OPPO's fast-charging technology mean users will likely see all-day performance with the ability to quickly recharge when needed, something that has become a trademark of OPPO devices. And considering how much emphasis is being put on sustainability and user-centered design, a smartphone that can run cooler, consume less power, and last longer per charge is exactly what the market needs in 2025. And for those worried about how this chipset stacks up against Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite or Apple's A19 Bionic, MediaTek's Dimensity 9500 is finally ready to stand toe-to-toe with the best, and in some areas even surpass them, particularly in efficiency, predictive, power allocation, and integrated GPU performance, which will make the Find X9 series one of the most intriguing flagships of the year. And OPPO's global launch strategy is another critical element here, because by officially confirming that the Find X9 will be launched worldwide, OPPO is signaling its intent to directly challenge the dominance of Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra and Apple's iPhone 17 Pro Max. And that is a bold move considering how competitive the premium smartphone space has become. But OPPO has the design chops, the software innovation, and now the chipset partnership to make it work. And if leaks about the Find X9 hardware are be believed, we could also expect a stunning AMOLED display with ultra-slim bezels, a 120Hz refresh rate or higher, and peak brightness pushing beyond 3000 nits, making it one of the brightest and most color-accurate screens ever made. Perfect for media consumption, gaming, and outdoor use. And pair that with the Dimensity 9500's GPU and AI. Optimizations. And you're looking at a device that could set new standards for immersive mobile experiences. But what's even more exciting is the potential for OPPO to integrate advanced AI features into Find X9 Series, taking advantage of the chip's ability to handle on-device AI tasks more efficiently, which could mean smarter voice assistants, real-time language translation, AI-driven video editing, and context-aware user experiences that actually adapt to how you use your phone over time, giving users a sense of personalization and seamless interaction. And that could give OPPO a unique edge in differentiating itself from rivals. Because while hardware specs are critical, the real value for consumers increasingly comes from software experiences that feel fluid, intuitive, and intelligent. And OPPO is clearly aware of this trend by making the Find X9 not just a powerful device, but also one that feels smarter, longer lasting, and more personal. And as of September 22nd, 2025, global launch event approaches, expectations are building to see not just the final specifications, but also how OPPO prices this device, because price will ultimately determine how disruptive it can be. But regardless of the price point, the Find X9 series with MediaTek Dimensity 9500 is shaping up to be one of the most important Android launches of the year, signaling a future where MediaTek is no longer playing second fiddle, but instead leading innovation in efficiency and real-world performance, and OPPO is leveraging that to challenge the best in the world. So if you're a tech enthusiast, gamer, content creator, or someone who just wants the most advanced smartphone experience possible, the OPPO Find X9 series deserves your attention, and we'll be following every detail leading up to the event. Because this is not just another phone launch. It's the beginning of a new era for OPPO, for MediaTek, and for global Android flagships. So make sure you stay tuned right here on TechVerse, where we bring you all the latest updates, reviews, and deep dives into technology shaping our future.